Well, guys, it looks like it's time. I think it is finally coming to a close. My MyFxbook account is no longer going to be set up anymore, starting very soon, actually, because we had an email that I got. And I got this email from Hugo's Way, and I'm actually really bummed about this because I've used Hugo's Way for the past several years to track my trading performance in my MyFxbook. The reason for this, it's kind of a long drawn out answer, but because I'm a US citizen, there's some limitations to what I can and cannot trade, and I can't trade CFDs on a regulated broker. So I've traded with Hugo's Way, which is an unregulated and offshore brokerage, with a small amount of money solely to track my trading accounts. Because in this single account, I can trade indices, gold, currencies. So by doing this, I've been able to trade everything under one broker and easily connect it to my MyFxbook. Well, unfortunately, the CRM is changing over on Hugo's Way. Now, I want to get this out of the way. Hugo's Way, to my knowledge, is not going anywhere, and I will keep a small account open with them to trade, just to track my stuff. But I will say this: there is basically, we can go through this email really quick. I hope this message finds you well. Our new customers relationship management CRM system in April this year, we informed our clients about transition, advised users to migrate over to the new CRM. So they have a new portal that they're building out basically. And the problem is, the reason that this ends my MyFxbook account is because the MT4 accounts that exist on their platform, which is this, right? I have an MT4 account linked here. That account is being suspended and moved over to the new system. So funds migration to the new CRM. So everything that I have set up with this account and with my current portal is going to have to get closed and moved over. I'm not getting locked out of my account or anything. It's just that this particular MT4 account will no longer be in existence in a few days. And then I will basically, because of that, lose my MyFxbook ability to keep tracking this. So unfortunately, it's been a good run. This has been 3 years of public performance, and I am really bummed that I won't be able to continue this because my plan was to just let this one run for forever, basically. But it is coming to a close, and I just want to take a second to kind of recap and lay this track record to rest. I have traded this account since October 30th, 2020, all the way till mid-October here, 2023. So 3 years of public track record data. And I don't say that to pat myself on the back because this is by no means the world's greatest trading performance. I'm up 86% in 3 years, which for some traders, they're going to say, you idiot, that sucks. But then people who have been trading for a while know that, hey, if you're able to generate positive returns over year, you're doing something right. And I want to say that to anybody who's out there like wondering if their results are good enough. Listen, social media will tell you it's not good enough, but in reality, if you're making anything profitable over time, you are doing so much greater than the vast majority of traders and investors. Trust me when I say that. Everybody talks a big game, but when it comes to actually, getting out there and doing it, it's really hard. And I'm very proud of this number. I was able to average 1.73% per month for 3 years straight on this account. This to me is good. I know not everybody is going to agree with me, but I'm looking for safe and steady kind of returns in the market. I'm not looking for big swings and massive returns in a short period of time. I try and trade. I don't trade to be a superhero. I don't trade to be the greatest of all time. I trade to make money consistently, steadily, and conservatively and grow my own wealth. And I don't really care what anybody else says about my results. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep doing it at this rate because I know that this is sustainable. To be fair, even with this performance, I did at one point have a 19% drawdown, right? During 2021, we had this pretty substantial drawdown period, right? Then we had just a beautiful steady eddy through much of 2022. Many of you guys will remember that during this time, I was very long biased in the US dollar. I caught that run for a substantial period of time. And this year, the indices have been really pulling through for me. Now, very recently, I've had some drawdown because I've been long biased on indices, and that has not gone very well. But again, it's all about the long-term performance. I am overall, very proud of this performance, and I will stand by it. Again, if you disagree with that, then that's cool. Do your thing. But for me, this is it is sad to lose this track record, because now you'll still be able to view this track record. You guys can go to my profile anytime you want and click through and watch or look at my old track record. It just won't be updating any further because this account is getting moved over and removed. So anyways, it's been a really good run, and it's nostalgic for me because this is my trading journey the last 3 years summarized. I've had really tough times. I've really had amazing times. I've had flat, frustrating times, and I've had other great times. Like, the point is, this is trading in a nutshell. You have horrible, really tough times. I mean, guys, this period, I went through this publicly. I went from 50% down to 24%. And remember, I'm a conservative trader. So this is me risking small, and still, after years of doing this, years of research, years of back testing, it just goes to show trading is so much harder than people on social media make it out to be. And I promise, if you're a regular viewer, you'll always get this type of language from me. I am not the kind of guy. I could not live in a fantasy land and pretend this stuff is easy and tell you guys how easy it is to get rich quick or anything like that. That will never be me, because I have too much respect for people who are out there really trying to do this stuff to try and play games like that. Trading is so hard. Even after many years of doing this, I don't really think there is a sustainable way to make massive returns in the market without blowing up in some way along the way. I mean, to me, I committed many years ago back, like, I know myself. I know, like, I am, a risk taker, but I like to take calculated risk. I don't like to, have my account doing this all the time. Like, that is not sustainable. If I'm going to trade, I want this, I want slow, steady rise. And the second I accepted that in my trading, it made for a massive improvement in my overall trading performance. So again, there it is, guys. We're saying goodbye to this track record, or at least not goodbye, but we're no longer going to be updating this track record as, again, the transition to the new CRM. Will I make a new account? Possibly, but to be honest, I've started showcasing more of my brokerage statements in the last year or so, and I will probably go with that because I think that is actually a more complete view than MyFxbook. With the broker statements, I can show you percentages, I can show you numbers, I can show you it's another level of transparency, I think, when somebody logs into their portal and shows you their trades, rather than MyFxbook, which again is a wonderful tool, and I really like MyFxbook. I've also been able to do pretty much all of my trading in Webull, so I can track my currency stuff. I can trade my indices, etc. By the way, there will be links down below in the description if you'd like to check out the brokers that we have partnered up with on my channel. Then there's a link down below. Click that link. It'll help you find the broker that's right for you. I personally don't, when it comes to trading with live capital, the vast majority of my capital is in regulated US brokers. And I highly recommend, if you guys are looking for the right broker for you, go with a regulated one. Again, Hugo's Way, not a regulated broker, but I don't have anything, against Hugo's Way. They've been good to me over time. But again, I would not, with any unregulated entity that doesn't have some sort of backing by, the FDIC or something like the SEC, like some protective agency over it. I just would not park my large amounts of capital there. So I stick to US regulated brokers for that purpose. I've looked into that, and there's huge advantages to having your capital protected by a regulatory body. So anyways, links will be down below in the description if you want to check out the right brokers for wherever you are. I know not everybody's from the US, so there's links there that will help you find the right place. In fact, one way you could do that, if you just want to go to our website, head over to a1trading.com, go to brokers, pick your country here, and it will help you find the right one for you. So if you're in Germany or the EU, or I know these two things are the same thing, but we have specific ones for Germany or the UK or AU, Canada, whatever. Just click that link. It's linked down below in the description. It'll take you to this page, a1trading.com/brokers. And again, guys, this has been my best effort to stay transparent in an industry where I feel like there's not a lot of transparency. And it's been a great run doing this on MyFxbook, and who knows, maybe I'll make a new account and plug it back in here again at some point, but I think I'm just going to move all my trading over to Webull at this time. So thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.